two teams have matched up this season. And the first time these two matched up was at Holmes, I do believe. And Holmes was able to come back late in the second half and win 66-63. So, and also the same things for the girls. So we're split both ways with one sweep apiece, and this one's going to decide the factor. Also the standings for the MAC-JC men's side of things. It has Holmes up one game. Actually, these two are even. Holmes in second place and East Mississippi in third place. And on the women's side of things, East Mississippi is in third place with Holmes in fourth place. So definitely a big matchup here tonight against Holmes Community College. Your leading scorer last time these two faced off was Tremont Pittman. He had 20, and coming off the bench for East Mississippi, Hunter McCutcheon was able to get deep into the score stat. He had 15. Also, Nick Walker was 16. So a big matchup here tonight. Also, the big center last time for Holmes Community College had 7 rebounds. Most of them come off the defensive end, but he stands at 6'9". He's a freshman from Garland, Texas. So starting in the lineup tonight will be him. And don't go anywhere. Here in about 18 minutes, we will have tip-off. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Live Stream Network. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wesley Sides, and we are back in Key Curry Gymnasium, as the EMCC Lions will be facing the Holmes Community College Bulldogs. Last time these two faced off, East Mississippi was able to gain the early lead in the first half and continue to pour it on in the second, winning 75-57. And both girls and guys won in that sweep. But the first time these two face off, this will be the third time tonight that both women's and men's will face Holmes on the year. First time Holmes was able to have the edge in a 66-63 comeback victory in the first time these two matched up, and also the women's were able to win for Holmes as well. So a sweep apiece. We head into the third time these two teams have matched up on the season. Leading scorer last time for Holmes was Mr. Caleb Higgins. He had 18, was 5 for 15 from field goals, and 1 for 6 from three-pointers, and 7 for 8 from the free throw line, so shooting it well from the charity stripe. They shot 14 for 19 last time as a team. Coach Billy Beagle is he's 4-9 against Holmes, as Holmes leads the series since 2007-2008 season, 15-14. So EMCC trying to get that back to 500 tonight. And also, this is a big one as we wrap up the season here tonight in the MACJC, as the men's are trailing, or actually tied at 9-3 apiece in the standings. Holmes is second, and EMCC is third. Northeast topping both of them and the first place spot. And also on the women's side of things, East Mississippi is in the third place spot, and Holmes is in the fourth place spot. So a big north side of the matchup here tonight in the MACJC, as both women's and men's are going to try to get going, as the women's has traveled to Holmes Community College to try to get the win there. And we need a big sweep here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get men's and women's staying hot. Saturday, the women's lost a tough one against Itawamba, blew a 16-point lead and did not come out with the W. And I think they lost by 1 is what I think the final score was. I couldn't remember what the final score was. I was not present there on that one. Make sure you highlight Mr. Hunter McCutcheon here tonight. His last 23-point game was against Mississippi Delta, and he was shooting the lights out of it. That was back on March 15th, so about 7 days ago. 11 minutes and 50 seconds until tip-off. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we are just about a few seconds from tip-off, starting tonight for your East Mississippi Lions. Number 1, Tremont Pittman. Number 5, Nick Walker. Number 10, Blake Butler. Number 11, Hunter McCutcheon. And number 23, Ja'Cory Smith. Starting for Holmes Community College, number 0, Oleinka. Number 2, Higgins. Number 3, Anthony. Number 5, Tyler Talley. And number 12, Clark, are your starters tonight for Holmes Community College. We are just moments away for the third time these two teams matching up, and they are just one spot. They're actually claiming the same spot, but if you want to look at it, East Mississippi is in the third spot, or in the second spot place, and Holmes is in the third spot. But nonetheless, they both have a 9-3 record in conference play, and we are just about to get started as they are announcing the starters tonight for East Mississippi. Again, that is number 1, Tremont Pittman, number 5, Nick Walker, number 10, Blake Butler, number 11, Hunter McCutcheon, and number 23, Ja'Cory Smith. Mr. Billy Bagley is trying to get his, so tonight is the last regular season game before we start the tournament, I do believe. For sure the last home game, but we're pretty sure it is the last one of the season before we start the tournament. And we are just about to get on our way. Nothing like trying to win your last regular season home game, am I right? Nice to see some of the students coming out and supporting EMCC tonight, as we have most of the baseball team here and some familiar faces of the softball team and some others as well, as we are just seconds away from tip-off. Here we go. Nick Walker will be jumping for the Lions, and ladies and gentlemen, I would assume Oleinka will be jumping for Holmes since he stands at 6'9", the center. Just kidding, it'll be number 2, Caleb Higgins jumping. Well, that's interesting. Not really sure what happened right there. Not really sure if we had something going on right there or not, but now we're underway. It'll be EMCC's ball. Ja'Cory Smith will inbound into Tremont Pittman. Pittman dribbles right at the EMCC logo. Looking for Hunter McCutcheon. Now he is left. Down low to Nick Walker, high post. Over to Hunter. Hunter fakes, drives, elbow jumper's going to be good as it got a little bit in burst bounce there. The EMCC leads 2-0. Hunter McCutcheon starting off hot like he usually does. More students piling in tonight. Man, oh man, going to have a crowd here tonight. To Higgins on the back door, up and under. Nice move from Higgins, and we're tied at 2 apiece. Here's Pittman. Pittman looking right, comes right. Ja'Cory Smith fakes, drives, dishes it back outside to Blake Butler. Butler moving around. Butler thought about driving. He's going to step back jumper. That one's going to be short, no good. Rebound comes down to Anthony. Anthony hands over to Higgins. Higgins jogging it up the floor. Back to Anthony. Anthony swings it to Talley. Talley to Clark. Clark back to Higgins. Higgins fakes right, looking to go left, back right. Thought about pulling a tray there. Swings it back outside to Clark. Clark over to Talley. Talley for 3. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Nick Walker. Nick Walker makes a nice play and throws it off Oleinka's hands. Or excuse me, his feet, rather. And the possession will be towards EMCC. Still 2-2 is the score. Pittman jogs it up the floor for EMCC. Calling for the offense. Finally having some movement. to Hunter McCutcheon. Hunter to the high post, Nick Walker. There's a cutting Pittman. Pittman to the basket. No foul called. It's blocked by Olenke. Here comes Higgins the other way on the rebound. Higgins guarded by Blake Butler. He's going to the basket. Layup's good. All 4 points from Caleb Higgins so far as EMCC trying to get back rolling. Ja'Cory Smith looking for Blake Butler. Blake Butler comes off the screen. Blake to the basket. The finish is good. Count the basket and the foul. Get it to the line to try to finish out the three-point play. Blake Butler with a beautiful touch. First foul on Olenke. Blake Butler to the line to try to finish out the three-point play. Man, what a fantastic finishing touch there from Blake Butler. As EMCC tries to take the lead with this, trying to finish out the three-point play from Butler. Crowd silent, pom-poms in the air, free throws up, and it rims out no good. We stay at 4 apiece. Olenke with the rebound, hands over to Higgins. Pittman in the man-to-man. So is the rest of EMCC. Great defense there from Pittman. Pittman guarded heavily on Higgins. Higgins gives it up to Anthony. Anthony back to Talley. Talley loses his footing and brings it back outside to Anthony. Anthony over to Higgins now. 9 on the shot clock. Higgins going to step back 3. That one's good. Got it to go. Seven to 4 now the score. And the back door was wide open. Hunter McCutcheon not wrong. Nick Walker kind of misread that. I think he had his hand out looking for the back door, and he was like, hey, man, I'm cutting right there. I was like, Nick, hey, that's on Nick's fault, but hey, it's all right. Flush that one, move on to the next one. Olenke will check out. And number 4 has replaced him. That is Witherspoon. Here's Higgins. Higgins comes left. Higgins coming off the screen. Pittman picks him back up. Now the Witherspoon. Witherspoon to Clark. Clark drives. He's going to spin. Goes up. Hard off the glass. He got it to go, though. Scored 9 to 4 now. Pittman jogging it up the floor for EMCC, trying to slow it back down. Got to expect trying to get the ball in Hunter McCutcheon's hand and get him hot. Hunter back to Nick Walker. Walker's going to line up a 3. That one's good. Ring it up, put 3 on the board, and EMCC answers with one of its own. Cuts it back to 2. Here's Higgins. Higgins to Witherspoon, Anthony for 3. That one's no good. Rebound, Nick Walker. Hands over to Pittman. Anthony got the look from the top of the key that he wanted, just couldn't get it to go. Here comes Pittman, hard off the screen. Swings in the corner, Ja'Cory Smith. He's trying to answer one with his of his own. Bang! He got it! Ring it up, put 3 more on the board for EMCC, 10 to 9. Timeout on the floor. The crowd's rumbling tonight. Don't go anywhere. 16-22 left to play in the first half. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. As it actually was not a timeout. Looks like there were some big miscommunications on the floor. Coach Blake does not like that at all, one bit. We are back in the action. Here's Higgins, guarded heavily by Pittman. Higgins, left wing. Higgins looking around to Anthony down low. Anthony trying to make a move on Ja'Cory Smith. He spins left, goes up, no good. Rebound, comes down to Clark. Clark trying to answer with one. That one's no good. Rebound still poked around. And a jump ball call, possession Lions. Lions just really need to try to grab that rebound. There was too many second chance opportunities there for Holmes, but it was poked around. Nick Walker finally being able to get a few hands on it for the jump ball to be called. Here's Pittman. Pittman hands over to Nick Walker. To Blake Butler. Butler to Ja'Cory Smith. Right baseline. He spins, goes up and under, and he stepped out of bounds. The layup was good. Stepped out of bounds. Would have been a beautiful move from Ja'Cory Smith, but nonetheless, EMCC turns it back over with the lead of 10 to 9, 15:47 left to play here in the first half. Higgins moves left wing. Down low to Witherspoon now. Witherspoon fakes left. Now he's posting up on Blake. Witherspoon dishes it in the corner to Clark. Back outside to Witherspoon. He's going to catch and shoot. That one's good. Right on target is Witherspoon. And Holmes takes the lead back at 10-12. Rico Gibson will head to the scorer's table to be checked in. Also, Holmes will have a re-entry of Williams for the first time tonight of Holmes. Into Nick Walker. Walker about turned it over himself as Witherspoon was able to get a hand on that one. Anthony will check out. Williams will check in for EMCC. Nick Walker will check out, and Rico Gibson will check in for the first time tonight for the Lions. Rico to inbound. He does to Pittman. Holmes still in the man-to-man. With 5 to shoot. Pittman comes off the screen. Outside, Ja'Cory Smith pump fakes. He throws it up, and it's going to be no good, and it hit the top of the backboard. It'll stay with Holmes. We'll see number 1 for the first time tonight, I do believe. He checks in for Tally. Number 1 is Ransburg, I do believe. I think that's right. Ransburg. Higgins comes off the screen into the lane. He pump fakes. Ja'Cory Smith able to put 2 hands on it. Nice play. It'll stay with Holmes. But nice job not being able to foul right there. Able to put 2 hands on the basketball and just be able to call the jump ball. Rainsburg gets it into Williams. Williams jumper no good. Rebound comes down to Clark. Clark open layup is good. Lions just got to be able to attack the board a little bit harder. Holmes coming down with too many second chance opportunities so far early in the first half. Pittman comes off the screen. Swings it to Blake Butler. He thought about one. Fakes right, pulls it back out left. Blake feeds Pittman in the corner. Pittman off his foot on the floor. Great play by Rico Gibson in the corner. Ja'Cory Smith trying to answer with 3. No good, too short. Bodies flying everywhere. Pittman's on the ground. Holmes has a 5-on-4 matchup all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup is good from Rainsburg. Holmes with a lot of the momentum right here. And here's Rico Gibson over to Pittman. Pittman to Ja'Cory Smith down low. He goes up, blocking foul call. Ja'Cory Smith got to try to finish that one a little bit better. Standing in was trying to take the charge was Witherspoon. Danny Washington will check in for Pittman, I do believe. As he's waiting at the scores table to be checked in. 13:41, we got a fast flying game here so far, 16-10. Holmes leads. Ja'Cory trying to cut that to just 4. Free throws up, good, rattles in there. Washington will check in for Pittman on the Lions side of things, and checking in is Tally right back in for Higgins. Pittman had a hard fall there on the baseline. Second free throw's up. It's no good. It's too short. It's a 5-point lead for Holmes. Here's Tally dribbling left wing. Swings it to Clark. Clark to Witherspoon. Witherspoon, long 3. That one's good. It rattled in there. Wow. Big shot there from Witherspoon. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. Lions really need an answer right here. Here's McCutcheon. McCutcheon fakes right, comes left, picks up his drill. Beautiful pass down low to Rico Gibson. He goes up, count the basket and the foul. He has a strong finish answering on the other end of the floor for EMCC. Number 4 will check in for the Lions. That'll be Makeem Roberts, as Blake Butler will have a breather. Lions really need to start shooting free throws a little bit better. Just 1 for 3 so far. Rico trying to finish the 3-throw play. It is good. It's back to a 5-point game, 19-14 your score, with 13-12 left to play here in the first half. Tally up top, thinks about going left, pulls it back right. Tally guarded heavily by Hunter McCutcheon. Swings it in the corner to Witherspoon. Witherspoon makes a nice move. That 3 is good. Witherspoon shooting the lights out of the gym. Washington swings it to Roberts. Roberts to Rico Gibson. Gibson, spin move. He goes up. That shot's good. Great move by Rico Gibson. And EMCC answers, still down by 6. Ball on the floor. Rainsboro able to pick it back up. To the basket goes Talley. Talley shot's good. EMCC trying to answer it back. Here's Danny Washington. Washington swings down low to Rico Gibson. Gibson being double teamed. It's poked away. Here comes Witherspoon. Witherspoon, layup is good. Witherspoon not missing at the moment. Holmes with most of the momentum right now, leading by 10. Rico up top, swings it to Danny Washington. 10 to shoot on the clock. Washington back up top with 7 to shoot. Danny thought about stepping back. He goes to the basket, up and under, is no good. Couldn't get the roll he wanted. Rebound comes down to Rainsberg. Over to Talley. Holmes finna slow it down a tad. Talley up top with 10 to shoot. Now dribbles right. Swings it to Witherspoon. Witherspoon over to Rainsberg. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Talley's going to line one up. That one's going to be no good. Too strong. Rebound almost came down to Clark, but he fell. And it's over to Hunter McCutcheon. McCutcheon trying to get out of the traffic is to Ja'Cory Smith. Over to Danny Washington. Washington into the lane. Floater's going to be no good, man. We got to capitalize on that look. Talley down the center of the lane. Swings it to Williams. Williams jumper way long, no good. It's not Williams. Yes, it was Williams. Here comes Danny Washington. Washington, Makeem Roberts. He goes up. That one's good. Nice job by Roberts going through the contact. Timeout, Holmes. 18-16 the score. EMCC down by 8. 10:33 left to play in the first half. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we are fresh out of the Bulldog timeout. It'll be Holmes ball, 18-26, EMCC down by 8, 10:33 left to play in the first half. And for the short times I've been calling junior college basketball games, it can go one way the first half, and in the second half the other team bounces back. And you've definitely seen that in March Madness this month, as that's been going on. Some big upsets with some 12 seeds winning over some 4 seeds. You had Iowa get beat today by Oregon, and a traveling violation called there on Holmes. Number 32 is checked in for the first time tonight for Holmes. That is going to be Thornton. And also Anthony back on the floor, and so is Higgins. Pittman swings to Corey Smith. Up top to Nick Walker. Back to Pittman. Pittman wide open down low. Layup's good from Ja'Cory Smith. It's back to a 6-point game, as EMCC is starting to get some energy back on the bench. Talley picks up his dribble. Hands back to Higgins. Higgins comes off the screen. Swings it to Talley. Talley fakes right. Goes left into the center of the lane and is fouled. Thought he got tripped up, though. Looked like he just kind of tripped on his own feet. Clark will come back in for Williams on the home side of things. And Rico Gibson will enter for Ja'Cory Smith. 9:35 left to play. It's a 6-point game in favor of the Holmes Bulldogs. And trying to get a towel on the floor now to clean up that wet spot where Talley had fell in the lane right there in the center of it. No reason to panic for EMCC. A lot of basketball left to play, only down by 6. Just kind of feels like most of the momentum is in the Holmes direction so far. Haven't missed many shots. Higgins gets it in. Now to Thornton up top. Thornton drives left, swing, baseline jumper is going to be good. Knocked down from Anthony. Now Pittman trying to come back and answer for the Lions. Swings it over to Nick Walker. Walker to a cutting Pittman. He fakes, turns around, goes up. Shot's no good. Nick Walker gets the rebound over everybody and goes up. And a technical foul called on Tremont Pittman. Getting everything situated at the scores table, it looks like. But to the line to shoot a shot will be Higgins for Holmes. This is an unfortunate technical foul called on Tremont Pittman. It's up and good. And possession will stay with Holmes. It's a 6-point game as it is right now. Holmes has a chance to extend that with this possession here. Hunter McCutcheon will check out. Man, they have held tight on defensively wise with Hunter McCutcheon so far. Hasn't even shot his first 3 yet tonight, but has 2 points. It came from the very first points of the game. Talley up top. EMCC looks like they're settling into a 3-2 zone. Talley swings it over to Higgins in the corner. Down low. Goes up. Great defense from Rico, man. You can't defend that any better. He just had it. It pounded off the glass hard, and it was high enough to drop in side there for the lay-in. Pittman up top. Swings it to Makeem Roberts. Roberts looking around. He comes off the screen. Now back to Pittman. Pittman back to Roberts. Roberts looking down low, and it's turned over. Here comes Thornton the other way. Thornton to the basket. He's pretty much traveled right there. Ball still being poked around. Here comes Pittman away with it. 3-on-3. Pittman's going to bring it out and slow it down. Pittman over to Blake Butler in the corner for 3. That one's good. Ring it up, put 3 on the board. Back to a 6-point game. 31-25 the score. Here's Higgins. Higgins, it's poked away. Blake Butler comes away with the steal. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Bang! Slamming it down with the steal, Blake Butler. The EMCC playing some good defense the last 2 possessions. 31-27. It's back to a 4-point game. Here's Talley left wing. Back up top to Higgins. Higgins going to pull one from way downtown. That one's off the mark. Rebound comes right down to Thornton. Thornton goes up, loses the handle. Nice dish down low. Didn't lose the handle. He dished it down low to Clark. Blake Butler, he's going to try again. That one's going to be short, no good. Rebound comes down to Holmes. Higgins gets a hand signal from the coach that says slow it down a little bit. Higgins picked up his dribble, swings it to Thornton right wing. Thornton back to Higgins. Back to Thornton. Thornton back to Higgins. Higgins more towards the left of the key. Here's Talley in the corner for 3. That one's no good. Blake Butler comes up with the rebound. Blake going to go all the way to the basket, lost the dribble, looked like he slipped, and Holmes coming away with a fast break now. Here's Higgins. Higgins going to pull it back out. Lions settles into the defense, 15 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Talley. Talley to Thornton. Thornton over to Higgins. Higgins looking around. Swings it low to Clark. Clark goes up. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Clark. Fresh 20 on the clock for Holmes. Now back outside to Higgins. Higgins going to slow it down. Man, great defense there from Rico Gibson, though. Able to force a bad shot from Clark. Higgins comes off the screen, swings in the corner to Talley. Talley's three is no good. Rebound comes down to Pittman. Pittman up ahead to McKeem Roberts. McKeem going to lay it. Missed the layup wide open. He lost the handle kind of going up and just couldn't quite gain control of it. Man, you got to capitalize on them looks right there. Talley looking around, up top to Thornton. Thornton over to Higgins, left wing. Inside, fakes the jumper, goes up, foul called on McKeem Roberts on the floor. 5:17 left to play here in the first half. It's a 6-point lead for Holmes, and we'll have some subs exchange. Hunter McCutcheon will check in, and so is Ja'Cory Smith. Rico Gibson and McKeem Roberts will check out. And I think Thornton was the only one that checked out for Holmes. Witherspoon will replace him. Then you have Randberg coming in, and he'll replace Talley. It'll be Holmes' possession, inbounding underneath their own basket to the right side. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Witherspoon, drives to the basket, goes up and under, no good, too short. Rebound comes down to Nick Walker. Walker over to Pittman. Pittman up top. Thought about one, crossover into the lane, goes right, layup's good. It's a 4-point game. Tremont Pittman with a good basket right there for the Lions. And under 5 minutes left to play, it's 33-29, a 4-point game. Here's Holmes trying to answer. Left wing to Clark. Up top. Rainberg. Rainberg. Offensive foul. I think he got a push off there. Trying to get everything situated at the scores table. Now so the official held up number 11. It was actually number 1 who the foul was on. That one poked away. Ja'Cory Smith able to come up with it. Here's Walker up top. Walker. Blake Butler catch and shoot. That one's no good, too strong. Rebound fought for. Comes Ja'Cory Smith to Pittman. Pittman looking around. A fresh 20 on the clock for EMCC. Down low, Blake Butler. Layup is no good. Trying to get his own miss. Higgins comes away with it. Higgins fast break. Higgins to the basket. Fouled shot no good. Got Holmes players falling everywhere. Higgins still on the floor. Now he's finally helped up. Now we've got some communications going on between players and some of the fans. Higgins to the line to shoot 2. First one up and good. Rainberg will check out. We'll finally see Oleinka check back in for Holmes. Second shot up and good as well. And it's back to a 6-point game for Holmes. 4 minutes on the dot left to play here in the first half. Here's Pittman. Ja'Cory Smith trying to create some space. Pittman, crossover into the lane, blocked by Olinka. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, he stands at 6'9", or right under 7 foot. And he is tall up there. EMCC will inbound underneath their own basket. Pittman into Blake Butler. This one's going to be stolen away. Witherspoon coming up. Dunk is good. It's an 8-point game. Here's Pittman. Pittman comes off the screen. Swings it. Ja'Cory Smith trying to answer. Way off the mark, no good. Over to Higgins. Higgins bringing it up the floor for Holmes. Swings over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon trying to find another. He's good. I don't think he's missed tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think he's missed. Definitely hasn't missed from deep. Here's Tremont Pittman. Hunter McCutcheon trying to create some space. Pittman picks up his dribble. Now to Blake Butler. 10 to shoot. Back to Pittman. Pittman outside. Ja'Cory Smith can't handle the pass, and it's turned over. Largest lead of the night so far. It's 11. Timeout. EMCC down 40-29. 2:46 left to play in the first half. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we are fresh out of the Lion timeout. Holmes has possession. 2:45. EMCC needs to get something going on the offensive end and try to answer back and try to cut this lead down that Holmes has. Here's Witherspoon. Witherspoon back to Higgins. Higgins looking around. Clark, Witherspoon. Witherspoon in the corner again. He got it. Wow. This is unreal. Witherspoon is not missing. And it's not like it's wide open either. Blake Butler up top. Blake comes through the screen. He spins. Dishes it outside. Pittman to Ja'Cory Smith up top. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Hunter McCutcheon. McCutcheon got fouled. Finally, man. Finally get a foul called. It was like we hadn't been to the line in forever or even had the whistle blown towards our way. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ja'Cory Smith looking to inbound. He does to Nick Walker. Walker to Blake Butler. Butler to Ja'Cory Smith. Ja'Cory trying to post up. He goes up. That one's good. EMCC finally answers with something, and it's back to a 12-point lead. Here's Higgins. Higgins up top, guarded closely by Pittman. Lions back in the man-to-man. Higgins goes left. Pittman comes through the screen. Higgins back up top. Higgins trying to make a move. He goes towards the basket. Layup is no good. Rebound, Ja'Cory Smith. Ja'Cory's going to walk it up for the Lions. $1:20 left to play here in the first half. Ja'Cory Smith swings it. Pittman thought about it. Pittman back outside. Here's Blake Butler. Butler's going to drive. In the corner, wide open, Nick Walker. Walker's going to shoot. That one rims out and out, no good. Rebound, poked around, comes down in Holmes' hands. And they're going to slow it down with just a minute to play here in the first half. Here's Higgins. Higgins, left side, hands to Clark with 4 to shoot. Clark to Witherspoon. Witherspoon, step back jumper, no good. Finally, this time he misses something. Holmes trying to find something back in, and they do. Wow, what a saving 50 chance ball right there. Fresh 20 on the clock for them. 24 seconds left on the playing clock. Here's Higgins. Higgins over to Clark. Clark's going to step into one. That one's no good. Rims in and out. Pittman comes away with the rebound. 7 seconds. Swings it. Blake Butler to the basket. Layup's good. And that'll send us into the locker room. EMCC cuts it to 10, 43-33 as we head into half. Don't go anywhere. Second half action coming in about 10 minutes. You're listening to EMCC basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we start the second half. EMCC down by 10. Blake Butler into the lane, floats it up. He's got it good, and it's back to single digits just like that. Here we go. Here's Higgins, guarded closely by Pittman. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, this is junior college basketball and pretty much March Madness in junior college too. That shot's no good. Rebound, poked around. Pittman slings it backwards, and Talley's going to come up with it for Holmes. It's a fresh 24 Holmes. Here's Talley. Talley looking right. Comes back left into the lane. He goes up, dishes it out to Clark. Clark to Higgins. Higgins, another elbow jumper. This time it's good. Got to capitalize on the miss on the first one. Here's McCutcheon. McCutcheon been silent all night. Only points were the first points of the game. Here's Butler. Butler right wing. Looking to go to work on Clark. He fakes and is swatted by Olenko. All the way to the basket for a fast break layup is Talley. Pittman up top to Walker. Walker to Butler. McCutcheon just trying to create space, just not being able to much at all. Someone running with him the whole time. 6 to shoot. Pittman all the way to the basket in the corner. Walker's going to line up a three. That one's good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board for EMCC. Back to a 9-point game. Here's Higgins. Higgins spins. Here's Pittman now. Pittman guarding heavily on Higgins. Higgins goes left, feeds the post down low. It's Anthony. Anthony goes up. Shot's good. Just a beautiful touch there from Anthony. Can't guard it much better. Pittman now. EMCC trying to answer back to Blake Butler, left wing. Butler comes off the screen. Now back to Pittman. Pittman can't handle the pass. Throws it back into Hunter McCutcheon, though. McCutcheon back outside to Pittman. Only 5 to shoot. Pittman going to elbow jumper. That one's going to be good. Nice touch there from Pittman. Tremont Pittman trying to get EMCC back going. It's a 9-point game again. EMCC just needs a few stops. Higgins up top, goes left. Up top to Talley. Talley's going to drive into the lane. Shot's good. Just a nice touch there from Talley. Pittman up top. Gives over to Ja'Cory Smith. Smith over to Blake Butler. Inside to Nick Walker. Where's the foul? There's one finally. Nick Walker bumped very hard. Foul on Oleinka for Holmes. Makeem Roberts will check in for Hunter McCutcheon. McCutcheon just having a frustrating night. Oleinka will check out. Witherspoon will come in for Holmes. Witherspoon with a hot hand all the way out to the first half. I think I counted one shot that he missed, and that was because the shot clock was winding down. He had to rush it just a tad. Pittman aborts it to Makeem Roberts. Roberts up top, dribbles right. Hand off to Blake Butler. Butler back over to Pittman. Pittman in low, beautiful feed. Nick Walker slamming it home. And it's back to 9. EMCC got to get a stop. Still early in the second half. Here's Higgins. Higgins going to go up and under. It's good. Higgins coast to coast that time. After he got by Pittman, it was just pretty much smooth sailing from there. To Nick Walker. Walker to Makeem Roberts. Roberts looking up top over to Pittman now. Pittman surveying the floor to Blake Butler. To Ja'Cory Smith. Back to Pittman. Pittman drives, kicks out. Blake Butler, his shot's going to be off the mark, no good. Rebound, Nick Walker. Walker goes up. He got it that time. Great job by Nick Walker. Timeout by Coach Blake, and we'll take a break as well. 15:27 left to play here in the second half. 53-44 is your score. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be Holmes ball coming out of the timeout. 15:27 left to play here in the second half. 53-44 is your score. Holmes with a 9-point lead. Been controlling this match pretty much all night. It's been pretty much one-sided. EMCC just hanging around, and hopefully they can hang in this one a little while longer and make it close. EMCC going to full court press. Clark finally gets it into Anthony. Anthony back to Clark. Clark to Higgins. Higgins breaking it with ease. It's a 3-on-2. Witherspoon goes up, misses the layup. Pittman can't come up with the rebound. And Holmes pulls it back out and slows it down. It's a fresh 20 on the clock for them. Got to come up with the rebound when you get a chance with it. Higgins goes right. Feeds the post of Anthony. Anthony gets tied up. And a foul called on Blake Butler. So Holmes will inbound underneath the basket. Officials been letting them play here tonight. Just the second foul called here in the second half. Down low, it's poked around. Witherspoon regains, goes up, rims out, in and out, no good. The EMCC finally gets a stop. Ja'Cory Smith with the rebound. Over to Pittman now. Pittman dribbling left side. Back to Ja'Cory Smith. EMCC's got to capitalize on this possession here. Pittman to Butler. Butler back to Pittman. Makeem Roberts, he's going to line one up from deep. That one's good. Ring it up, put 3 on the board, and it's to a 6-point lead. Witherspoon. It's turned over. Yes, sir. What a beautiful job by Ja'Cory Smith. And Nick Walker on the trap right there on the sideline. Witherspoon wasn't able to stay in bounce. Beautiful job right there. It'll be EMCC possession. And Holmes wants a timeout. 14:29 left to go. It's to a 6-point game. 53-47 is your score. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. EMCC will have possession. 14:29 left to play here in the second half. EMCC has cut it down to just a 6-point deficit with the ball to try to cut it down to more. Ja'Cory Smith into Nick Walker. Walker to Pittman. Pittman surveying the floor, looking around for some movement. And the Blake Butler goes, mishandles the pass, but regains possession of it. 10 on the shot clock to shoot. Here's Butler. Butler, top of the key, fakes the shot, goes up, right, doesn't get it to go. No foul called anywhere right in that chaos. And here comes Holmes the other way. Higgins swings to Talley. Talley thought he traveled, swings it out to Clark. Clark's jumper is good. No traveling call on that one. Up ahead to Nick Walker. Walker has it poked away. It'll stay with the Lions. Man, tough break there for EMCC. It's an 8-point game nonetheless. Holmes still in control. Pittman into Walker. Walker hands off to Pittman. Pittman slowing it down for the Lions just a tad. to Ja'Cory Smith. Smith hands off to Roberts. Roberts to Pittman. Pittman thought about a jumper. Walker's going to line one up. That one's way short, no good. And rebound comes down to Higgins. Higgins coming for Holmes now. Deep left wing. Higgins makes a crossover move towards the basket. It's blocked, and they're calling a foul on that one. So to the line to shoot two will be Higgins. It's going to be called on Nick Walker. Rico Gibson will check in for Nick Walker, I'm assuming, as he's at the scores table awaiting. Higgins to the line to shoot two. That one's up and good. So here comes Rico Gibson for Nick Walker. Higgins, second shot on its way. That one's good as well. He's perfect from the free throw line tonight. And it's back to 10-point game. To Ja'Cory Smith. Smith hands off to Roberts. Roberts back to Pittman. Pittman drives into the lane, pulls it back out. Now back drive. Ja'Cory Smith's going to line up a three in the corner. That one's short, no good. Rebound comes down to Higgins. Holmes coming the other way. Higgins to Talley. Talley lines up a deep one. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound to Witherspoon, and the layup's good. Back to 12-point game goes Holmes. Here's Gibson. Gibson back to Pittman. Pittman gonna drive, pulls it out, back in, goes up. Shot's too strong, no good. Gets his own miss. Goes up again. It's blocked by Witherspoon. Outside Ja'Cory Smith. Ja'Cory goes up. Nice touch off the glass right there. Answers back with two of his own, and it's back to 10. Here's Witherspoon. Witherspoon picks up his dribble over to Talley. Hunter McCutcheon waiting to be checked in for EMCC. Talley swings it over to Higgins. Higgins back to Witherspoon. Witherspoon surveying the floor. He's going to spin, goes up. That one's no good. Rebound, poked around, comes down to Blake Butler. Butler up ahead to Makeem Roberts. Roberts to Pittman. Pittman going to go to the basket. He goes up. Shot's good. Count the foul! Draymond Pittman finishing through the contact. McCutcheon will come in for Makeem Roberts, I do believe. Good minutes there from Makeem Roberts. 11:47 left to play in tonight's matchup. This will put it back to a 7-point game. EMCC just staying in reach, trying to keep it going, and the free throw's good from Draymond Pittman. Line settle in the man-to-man. Here's Talley bringing it up the floor. Gives it over to Anthony. Anthony over to Witherspoon. That one's poked by Butler, trying to get it to Clark. Clark's going to drive, fakes one way, goes the other. Shot is going to be good. Wow. I mean, Holmes just getting every single thing to fall. That one looked like it was way off to the left. Pittman trying to come back and answer with something of his own. Pittman to McCutcheon. McCutcheon to Butler up top. Butler was trying to feed the post of Ja'Cory Smith. To Rico Gibson. Back door to Pittman. Pittman spins and shot clock violation. Oliinka will check in. And so will Thornton. So a taller group on the floor for Holmes. Still with Talley and Clark out there. And a foul committed on Pittman. I think that's going to be his second. Excuse me, that'll be his first. Danny Washington will come in for Pittman. And Witherspoon will inbound it for Holmes. Ja'Cory Smith will check out. And we'll have Nick Walker check back in. Into Talley. Talley to Thornton. Thornton picks up his dribble outside to Clark. Clark, I thought he traveled as well. So did Coach Blake. That one's going to be stolen by McCutcheon. Lions coming away with the possession now. Blake Butler in the corner. Danny Washington for three. That one's going to be right on in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Nick Walker. Walker trying to go up strong with his own. That launch too strong. And Holmes comes away with the rebound. Here's Talley. Reaching the halfway point of half number 2 at 10 minutes. EMCC down by 9. And a foul called on Danny Washington. Witherspoon passes into Talley. Talley going left. Now to Thornton. Thornton back to Talley. EMCC looking for another stop and trying to capitalize on the other end. And a traveling call called on Talley. Man, EMCC catches a break there because Oleinka was wide open underneath the basket. Higgins will check in, and so will Anthony. Talley will have a seat, and so will Thornton. Washington walks it up. Lions trying to answer with a basket. Walker hands off to Blake Butler. Butler back to Danny Washington. Down low to Nick Walker. Walker steps. No foul called. And here comes Witherspoon the other way. Witherspoon stops at the three-point line. Makes a move. Hands over to Anthony. Anthony goes up. That shot's no good. And down to Nick Walker it goes. Hands over to Blake Butler. Nice back there. We're cut there from Hunter McCutcheon. Blake Butler hands to Rico Gibson. Rico top of the key. Over to Hunter. Hunter trying to create some space. Hunter dribbling, picks up his dribble now, and hands over to Washington. Washington drives baseline, goes up, shot's no good. Rebound comes down to Anthony, and Holmes coming the other way. Lions just can't get nothing to fall for them right now. Higgins goes left, now comes back right, and a foul committed on Danny Washington. Witherspoon checks out, and Williams will check in for the first time in the second half. Up top is Higgins with 10 to shoot. Looking for some movement. And here he goes. Here's Higgins. Higgins crosses back over. Swings it to Anthony. Anthony to Williams. 1 to shoot. He gets it off. That one's going to be no good off the mark. And a shot clock violation. Man, EMCC was finna come and hopefully score right there with a fast break from Pittman. And here we go. So hopefully EMCC can answer right here with something. It's been at 61-52 for a while now. Neither team can really get anything to go in. Here's McCutcheon. McCutcheon tried to feed Nick Walker. Oleinka coming the other way. Here's Williams to the basket. Layup's good. And there goes our scoring drought from both sides as Holmes answers with a fast break too quickly. Pittman hands over to Blake Butler. Blake Butler, he drives, kick out to Rico Gibson. Gibson, he drives, goes up, no foul called. Nick Walker gets the miss, and that one, a foul finally called on Oleinka. Do believe that'll be his third. To Nick Walker to the line to shoot 2. Witherspoon will check back in, and so will Clark for Holmes. First one, no good from Walker. McCutcheon checks out. McKeem Roberts checks in. Williams and Thornton will have a seat for the Bulldogs. It's an 11-point game as it stands right now. Nick Walker to shoot 1. Second shot up, no good, but a lane violation on Oleinka. So another shot for Nick Walker coming. Walker with a second chance on his second shot, and it's good that time. Lions going to show some press now, I do believe. Anthony gets it into Witherspoon. Up ahead, it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Bulldogs. Trying to break that press. And the pass was offline from Witherspoon, and Higgins tried to track it down, and he just couldn't quite get there. Lions coming the other way. It's a 10-point game favoring Holmes. Pittman, he's going to settle for a jumper. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound poked around, comes down to Oleinka's hands. Higgins slows it down for the Bulldogs. 7:14 left to play here in the second half. There's the roll. Anthony catches underneath the basket, goes up, no good. Oleinka comes up with it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Oleinka. Possession Lions. McCutcheon will check in for Pittman. I do believe that'll put McKeem Roberts bringing the ball up for the Lions. Here's Roberts. Dribbles right, hands off to McCutcheon. McCutcheon's going to drive, floats one up. That's good. He shot 2 times tonight, and he's 2 for 2. They've been keeping him silent because of the 3-point threat that he brings to the table, and they have been running with him all game. Finally able to create a little space there. Here's Higgins. Holmes looking to answer. It's an 8-point game. Higgins thought about stepping back. He floats one up himself. That's going to be rebounded by Clark. Holmes has a fresh 20. Here's Higgins. Higgins slows it down. 13 to shoot. Higgins pulls it out. 6 minutes and 6 seconds left to play in the game. Here's Higgins. Swings it in the corner to Clark. Clark, shot is no good. Rebound, poked around, and last touch by Rico Gibson. And it'll stay with Holmes with a fresh 20 to shoot. Ja'Cory Smith will check in for Rico Gibson. No, excuse me, for Nick Walker. Higgins underneath the basket, inbounding. Gets it into Clark. Clark dribbles left, feeds the post down low to Anthony. Anthony faces, spins, and he traveled. Yes, sir. Turned it over. Under 6 minutes to play now. EMCC with in striking distance. Need to cut it to 6 or even 5 here. It's an 8-point game. McKeem Roberts down low to Ja'Cory Smith. He dribbles one time, goes up, shot's good. It's cut to 6. Crowd trying to stay in this one as well here at Key Curry Gymnasium. Here's Higgins. Higgins coming off the screens over to Witherspoon, nice pass down low to Anthony. Anthony goes up, it's blocked. Rebound comes down to Rico Gibson. Coming the other way is EMCC. Here's Rico. Rico gonna take it himself. Left side, goes up, shot's good. Oh, no, shot is no good. To the line to shoot. To the line to shoot two goes Rico Gibson. Ja'Cory Smith trying to get the student section into this one. Rico can cut it to can cut it to 4. Man, that would have been nice if that one would have went. It rimmed in and out and toilet bowled around the rim and just couldn't quite fall. To the line, first one's up and good. Hunter McCutcheon will check out for Pittman, who will enter for him. Rico to cut it to 4 right here. Crowd gets silent. Shot's gonna be up and good, right on target. The MCC gonna show this press. It's been working for him. Anthony trying to get it in. He's got to hurry. That one was tipped. Here comes Higgins with a 2-on-2. Foul committed on Pittman. Man, nobody likes the call there. Higgins had just fell down, and Pittman happened to be right beside him. Tough break there for EMCC, and you hear the boos from the home crowd. Holmes will inbound underneath their own basket. .28 seconds left on the shot clock. Higgins looking to get it in. He does to Olienka. Olienka loses the handle, and it's turned over. Crowd getting into this one, 63-59. EMCC can cut this one to just 2 or maybe 1. Keem Roberts lets it roll to half court. Now he picks it up. Roberts comes off the screen, swings it to Blake Butler. Butler to Roberts. Roberts for 3. That one's no good, too strong. Rebound comes down to Higgins. Man, that was right on target, it looked like. It was just a tad bit strong. Here's Higgins. Crowd getting loud here in Key Curry Coliseum. Higgins goes right, nothing there, 10 to shoot. Higgins gonna try to take it himself. Step back 3 is going to be good. Wow, what a shot. Timeout by Holmes, and we'll take a break as well. 4:17 left to play, 66-59 is the score. Don't go anywhere, you're listening to EMCC basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Big 3 there from Higgins has it at a 7-point game. 66-59 is your score with just 4:17 left to play. Lions have possession. Rico Gibson will inbound. Into Hunter McCutcheon. McCutcheon will dribble it up. McCutcheon guarded closely by Clark. Hands over to Blake Butler, to Rico Gibson now. Rico going to penetrate. Spins into the lane, goes up, fouled, almost got the shot to go. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. So that's Witherspoon's 3rd shot, who had the hot hand through halfway through the second half and all of the first half. Witherspoon been silent since he turned it over there on the sideline where EMCC was making a run. First shot is no good. Tough break there from EMCC. McCutcheon will check out. Pittman enters the game for the Lions. Big shot here coming from Rico Gibson. It's up and good. Dogs trying to break this press. In the middle to Clark. Clark trying to dribble out of it a little bit. Clark way up ahead, wide open to Oleinka, and he slams it in. Here's Pittman. EMCC needs to answer. To McKeem Roberts. Roberts up top to Gibson. Gibson loses the handle and pulls it back out. Gibson, he's going to settle for a 3. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Holmes. 3.5 left to play. EMCC down by 8. Lions not out of this one yet. Just an 8-point margin separate the two teams. Higgins with 10 to shoot. Lions in the man-to-man. Here comes the screen from Anthony. 3 to shoot. Higgins going to pull up again. That one's going to be blocked. Here comes Pittman. Pittman going fast. Pittman going to pull it out. Swings it. Ja'Cory Smith. Butler fakes. Goes into the lane. Goes up. Shot's no good. Where is the foul? Holmes brings it down and coming the other way. Higgins with it. Guarded closely by McKeem Roberts. Pulls it back out. 10 to shoot. Higgins up top. Trying to post up. Higgins, step back tray. Good. Wow, unbelievable. Higgins just with 2 big-time threes. That couldn't have been defended any better. Pittman to the basket. Swings it outside. Butler's going to try to answer with one. Too short, no good. Last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll stay with the Lions. 2:05 left to play here with EMCC down by 11. Into Rico Gibson. Gibson has it poked away momentarily. Now to Blake Butler. Butler looking around, surveying the floor. He's going to cross over into the lane. He goes, slams it home through the contact. Timeout by Coach Blake. We'll take a break as well. $1:53 left to play. EMCC down by 9. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we are fresh out of a Lion timeout. $1:53 left to play here in tonight's matchup. 62-71, Lions down by 9. Here's Anthony. Anthony looking to get it in. He does to Oleinka. Oleinka trapped and able to get it away to Higgins. Higgins breaks the press with ease now. Defense being guardedly heavy from McKeem Roberts. Higgins trying to create some space. Higgins still pulling it back out. 10 to shoot. Higgins been going ISO all night. Clark swings it to Anthony. Anthony for three. That one's no good. Too short. Rebound to Witherspoon. And that's the column you can mark it up for Holmes tonight. They out-rebounded EMCC. I couldn't give you the exact numbers, but definitely was able to contribute more in that rebound column. Higgins, he's going to pull up jumper. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Pittman. Pittman has it poked away from Oleinka. Pittman coming the other way now. Pittman, drive, kick out to Gibson. Gibson, shot fake. Jumper's going to be off the mark, no good. 48 seconds left to play here. EMCC is going to drop the last regular season game before we start playoffs on Monday, I do believe, and a foul committed on Ja'Cory Smith. So in the bonus, 1-1, I do believe, coming from Holmes right here, from Witherspoon. Up and good is the first one. EMCC will go to 11-5, and Holmes will improve to 10-3. And they will claim that second spot in the North. Corey Smith for three. That one's no good. And Holmes can dribble this one out. 9-4 in conference play goes EMCC. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter because we start playoffs on Monday. We have a little bit of our own March Madness ourselves in April. And that'll do it here. Holmes gets a win. Final score 73-62 with an 11-point victory. Last game of the season, or excuse me, last regular season game for EMCC. Thanks to Reese, my cameraman and producer. EMCC loses this one 73-62, your final score. Thank you for listening.